Namaskar. I'm Nishant Kumar Azad and currently I'm in Bastar region of Chhattisgarh. And with me is IG of Bastar range Sundarraj P. He has served most of his career in Maoist region of Chhattisgarh in different capacities and now leading a relentless fight against Maoist in the state. Today we are going to talk to him on different issues related to the operation they have done recent past, the problems they are facing, the status of Naxalism here. Let's begin with the recent killing of the dreaded Maoist Nambala Kesav Rao, alias which we all know Vasava Raju. So how do you see his killing and how he was traced, sir?
21st of May 2025 was a very decisive and historical day in the anti-Naxal front, not only for Bastar region, but for the entire country. On that particular day, during a search operation, the security forces recovered dead body of CPM Maoist General Secretary, who is the top one number Maoist cadre in the entire country. Along with him, 26 other Maoist cadres. Total 27 Maoist cadre dead body was recovered by the security forces. And CPM Maoist, in their own press release, they have admitted total 28 casualties on that day, because Basavaraju, as a general secretary of this banned and illegal outfit, he was responsible for more than thousands of innocent civilian killings in the entire Bastar region and other LW affected areas of the country. More than hundreds and hundreds of security personnel, they got martyred because of the ID blast and other ambushes by the Naxal outfits. So end of Basavaraju is being seen as a hope for end of the entire violent activity of this CPI Maoist organization, and hopefully in the next few months we'll be able to totally eradicate this LW menace from the Bastar region as well as from the entire nation.
Sir, my question was ki how he was traced. Did you guys get any tip or it was some regular search operation and then you come to know that he is there?
Most of our operations by special forces are based on specific intelligence inputs. For security concerns, I can't be able to share more details, but this much I can say, for last couple of operation seasons, most of our operations are based on specific intelligence inputs, and based on those inputs our teams, special forces, particularly like DRG, Buster Fighters, STF, Cobra, and other paramilitary forces like CRPF, BSF, ITBP, SSB, and Chhattisgarh Police, they launch search operations. And if we talk about this particular incident on 21st of May in Abujmat jungles of Naranpur districts, again it was a very well planned search operation. Our teams, they made a very tactical movement and they could reach up to the target area. And on 21st of May there was a contact between the security persons and the Maoist outfit. And when the exchange of fire started, our troops, they faced the situation very tactfully as well as bravely. It lasted for more than 3 to 4 hours, and when the area was searched after the exchange of fire, then we recorded a dead body of CPMO's General Secretary Basaraj and 26 other cadets. In total 27 dead bodies has been recovered by the security personnel. So this entire operation, it was carried out in such a area which was inaccessible to the security forces earlier. As the name indicates, Abujamad is a place where no one has explored that area earlier. But in the last couple of seasons, our security personnel, they have launched extensive operations in this area in spite of tough terrain, like a hilly region, and we have to cross so many rivers, rivulets to reach up to that target area. Because all these years, CPM has used this inaccessibility to their advantage, but now that is not the case. Our security personnel, they are able to reach even nook and corners of Abujamar as well as other part of the Basra region, and we are able to launch operations in order to secure lives and properties of the native population.
Sir, it's been more than 13, 14 years you are and you have been here, and I think you know every nook and corner of this region. How have been your experience? How things have changed here, sir?
In the anti-Naxal operation front, government of India and the state government of Chhattisgarh, they have a very clear mission. The mission is that we have to bring an end to this CPM Maoist violence, because they were responsible for so many loss of lives and properties. So based on this mission, and it is the desire of the native population also. They also want to bring an end to this Naxal problem. So security forces have taken a sankalp to carry out this mission. And we have 4 clear-cut verticals. First, if we talk about the operational strategy, second would be the developmental strategy, third would be the connectivity strategy, and fourth would be the community outreach programs. And from operational point of view, the last few operational seasons, our special forces they have gained lot of operational experience as well as the capability to carry out specific strikes. It has increased manifold. As I would again like to repeat this point, because DRG, Bastar fighters, STF, Cobra, and other central paramilitary forces, they have gained lot of experience operating in this region. All these operations are well coordinated and well synchronized operations, and the outcome is also very encouraging. And second front would be the developmental front. We have established so many camps in the interior areas. Because of these camps, we are able to carry out developmental projects even in the remotest of the area, which was inaccessible area. After establishing a security camp, our camps act as a integrated development centers. It act as a epicenter for all basic communities like Anganwadi, then public distribution shops, then like primary health centers, primary educational centers, and all other basic amenities which are required in that particular region. Our security camps facilitate, and the local administration also ensures all these facilities reach up to the native population. Third front is that connectivity front. All these years, again, Naxal cadres, they ensure this region remain cut off from the mainstream, so that they can misguide the native population on various issues like Jal, Jamin, and Jungle. But because we have carried out a lot of connectivity projects, earlier Naxal used to destroy the bridges, they used to damage the roads, culverts, and they used to even damage the electricity lines. So we ensure rebuilding all these roads, bridges, and even new road access has been opened up in the interior areas. Because of that, the young generation, particularly students, they could come up to their block headquarters, district headquarters, get educated. They could get an awareness about the entire scenario, like what is happening in the outside world, and how Naxals have misguided them for almost 40 to 50 years. So these connectivity projects, and I would like to mention about the mobile connectivity. Because of the mobile connectivity, the new generation, they are able to get connected to the outside world through digital connectivity. So it also enhances a lot of knowledge transfer to the young generation. So these connectivity projects has played a very crucial role in changing the scenario in Bastar region. Fourth is the community outreach programs. Early Naxal used to give a very negative narrative about the security personnel, about the local administration, about the government, and they used to give their own a fabricated narrative. But right now we have a lot of community outreach programs in the interior area and various local dialects. Our personnel, they go and talk in Gondi, Halbi, and they are able to make a good connect with the native population. And based on that, the government schemes, welfare schemes, and development schemes, it could reach up to the native population. So all these fronts, operational front, developmental front, connectivity front, and the community outreach front, we are able to bring in a lot of positive impact in the entire Bastar region.
Sir, you talked about CRPF, you talked about DRG, Chhattisgarh District Reserve Guard Force. In recent days, we have seen that the role of DRG has been increased. They are being used more in the Naxal operations. How do you see this change, mainly about DRG, sir?
District Reserve Guard, which is popularly called as DRG, is a special unit of Chhattisgarh Police, along with a special task force and other paramilitary forces. They have conducted lot of extensive operations in the Bastar region, and the operations are very encouraging. There are details are in front of everyone. The last couple of seasons only, we have recorded more than 400 Naxal carried dead bodies after various encounters. If you talk about DRG, it is 100% locally recruited special force, because earlier the local boys and girls, they they were deprived of the opportunity to get recruited into the security forces, because here they have a very height they are short heighted. Their education qualification is not that in parallel with that of other places, because Naxals have demolished a lot of schools and ashrams. Because of that, the local boys and girls, they could not get proper education. So considering all these factors, government has relaxed their education qualification. They have relaxed the fiscal qualification, like height, we have given lot of relaxation. And these boys and girls, like for example, the native youth from Bijapur, they are eligible only for being recruited as DRG in Bijapur district. Similarly, then boys and girls from Naranpur, they are eligible for recruitment in Naranpur only. So it is a district specific special recruitment. and about like a 10 to 15% of the DRG personnel are from surrendered Maoist cadres also. After surrender,
So only 10 to 15% are surrendered Maoists.
yeah, and the remaining like 80 to 85% they're from regularly recruited, just local boys and girls like who want to serve their own people, their own community, their own area. So they have been given opportunity, and these surrender cadres like after observation of their utility, then we have like certain legal procedures also to be followed. After that, then they are inducted into the DRG teams. They have good knowledge about the Naxal. Like how does Naxal operate in this area, their modus operandi, their hideouts and all. And the local boys and girls recruited in the DRG, they have good terrain knowledge. They have good information about the local customs, traditions, and all these factors together, we have good positive operational outcomes in the recent past.
Sir, you have a vast experience of interacting with the Maoist also, the surrendered Maoist also. Um, if I asked you what exactly they are fighting for, because they say that they are fighting for Jangan, Jameen, and the rights of tribals, but most of the leaders, most of the Maoist leaders, the top brass, are from upper caste, upper class leaders. So how do you see this all, and what exactly they are fighting for?
In 1967, this movement started in Naxalbari village of West Bengal. Later on, it spread to other parts of the country, particularly in Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. That time it was part of Madhya Pradesh. So they had a ambition to establish a red corridor from Pasupati in Nepal to Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh. There initially they started with the issues of like a Jal, Jungle, and Jamin, and they projected themselves to be a like Hitachi of the native population. But later, during the course of years, their ideology got corrupted, their intention got changed. They became a group of criminal gang, only to exploit the native population, because they compulsorily recruited young boys and girls into their fold. They used to threaten the parents, the villagers, if you're not sending like so many boys and girls from your village, then you should face the consequences. So many innocent parents, civilians, they got killed because they don't want their boys and girls to go into the Naxal outfit. So they have to pay the price, like they got harassed, they got killed. And over a period of time, they become totally a gang of like a criminal gang, extortionist gang. And right now they're left with no ideology, they're left with no leadership, and they were the sole reason for not only death of so many innocent tribal native population, but they have like spoiled the future of more than two generations, because these people, they have been misguided, they have been cut off from the other like mainstream, so they could not understand and appreciate what is happening in the outside world. So they as a conspiracy, they ensure this region remain as a backward region. They demolished more than 200 schools and ashrams. The basic intention was to deprive these young boys and girls from proper education, so that they can keep them under their fold. So because of that conspiracy, they demolished more than 200 schools and ashrams. They demolished more than 300 400 roads, roads, culverts, bridges. You can understand their conspiracy. Their only sole motive was to exploit this area both financially, as well as to take so many young boys and girls into their fold, so that they can dominate this area with their outdated and cruel ideas.
And that is why they don't want development in those regions.
Absolutely, they want to keep this young generation disconnected from the outside world,
Mainstream world.
from the mainstream world, so that they can have a control over them. They could dictate terms to them. So, but right now that is not happening. The young generation is connected to the outside world. They can understand and appreciate what the Naxalites have done to their entire region. What was their conspiracy? What was the price they have to pay for this conspiracy? Now they're coming forward to join the mainstream, and there's a lot of positive changes in the entire area.
Sir, we know that this whole movement of Naxal is mainly dependent on two pillars, like arms uh, and uh, and the funds which they are getting from outside. What the forces are doing, or the strategy they are implementing to deal with this and to stop this two supply of their main chains, this arms and funds. What are the strategies you guys are implementing?
Our strategy against this banned and illegal CPM Maoist outfit is multiple front. Like One is like the area domination exercises which we carry out to protect the lives and properties of the native population. During such exercises, when Maoist attack on us, in self-defense, our security forces also retaliate, and we have recorded so many Naxal dead bodies. If I talk in numbers, like only in the last 16 months, we have recorded more than 400 Naxal dead bodies, including that of CPM's General Secretary, many Central Committee members, state level committee members, PLG cadres dead body has been recorded, and we have recorded a lot of like arms ammunition which have earlier looted from the security forces, including AK-47, SLR, INSAS, and other graded weapons has been recorded. And as far as the like financial supply networks is concerned, like if we have other like vertical which take care of their logistic supply, which take care of their financial supply, which take care of their explosives and other supply network. And in that front also we have break down lot of modules which were actively supporting the CPM Maoist outfits. So a lot of legal action has been taken, and their supplies has been produced before the court, and now prosecution has been carried out, and few of them they got convicted also. And like recently we conducted like a very extensive operation in Bijapur district along the Chhattisgarh Telangana interstate border. So there we record like a lot of like arms ammunition, jo lathe machines, like which were used to make fabricate like local weapons, BGL shells, BGL launchers and all. So their factories, their lathe machines have been recovered and demolished. So as far as the financial networks is concerned, like Moist has a very early they used to have a very strong urban, semi-urban and rural network also to support them financially, as well as other logistic supply, medicine supply, explosive supply and all. We have carried out a lot of like investigations, and we have cracked down so many modules, and all these modules now they are facing the legal actions. And earlier they used to collect levy from the tribal populations also, like they used to threaten them, they used to take money like from a innocent tribal family, they used to take like a 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees as a party fund, as a chanda. If someone is having tractor, someone is having motorcycle, then they increase the amount of the levy. That way they were exporting even like native population, like the hard-earned money of the innocent native population, that also they used to take away from them in the name of party fund, in the name of chanda. They used to take ration from them, like some tribal.
So at one side they are claiming that they are fighting for tribals, and on the other hand they are persecuting them.
It is totally and totally, it is exploiting the resources of the native population, threatening them, taking their children from the away from them, taking the youth away from their families, taking their resources, taking money from them, taking ration from them. It was totally exploitative in nature, and they have given only sorrow and a lot of fear and worry to the native population. They done no good to the entire region.
Sir, we have seen in recent days that now the security forces are also using modern techniques, modern technologies during the operations. So how these technologies or how these modern techniques has changed the whole war against Naxals for security forces?
In the fight against left-wing extremism, government has provided enough like resources, both as well as manpower, as well as from like a fighting firepower, then other gadgets and all. For security concerns, I can't reveal much details about the technological advantage we have, or like what are the gadgets
But
we
if
have
you
been
name some of them, is it possible? Then please.
again, for the tactical and like security reasons, we can't name these things, but I can assure like government was kind enough to provide all kind of support which is available in the like other parts of the world also, like security forces, like they need best of the like weapon, best of their electronic gadgets, best of the like tools to safety measures for like protection gears, mobility, like equipments, all these things which has been provided by the government. And there's no scarcity of all this kind of resources. Because of that, the security forces now they're totally motivated. Like I can name one reason, like the Indian Air Force helicopters, like they have been provided for casualty evacuations whenever there any like injuries happen to the Jawan during the exchange of fire. these choppers, they go in the middle of the jungle, they pick up the casualties. That is a big moral booster to the security forces. Now the Jawans know, like whenever there's an action and someone gets injured, the chopper comes within no time, pick up the casualty, bring them to the best of the medical facility center, and they get treated. Lives of hundreds and hundreds of our Jawans has been saved because of these Indian Air Force helicopters and BSF air wing helicopters. They have been very helpful in during these operations, and other like agencies, like they are very helpful. But again, for like security concerns, I can't name them. But overall, like we have a very strong ecosystem now, like both the state agencies, central agencies, and the central paramilitary forces, state special forces, all they work in synchronization, and we are getting very positive operational outcomes in the recent times.
Sir, you talked about civilians and all. Uh, we have seen in recent year there have been numerous civilian killings in the name of espionage charges, right? So, what security forces or what government are taking initiatives to protect them who are living in the Maoist impacted regions, because they have to live there. But we know that they have been killed on the charges of espionage. So, what security forces are doing to protect them?
The last couple of years, CPM Moist has faced a lot of setbacks. Their top leadership, many cadres, dead body has been recorded after encounters, like even in the middle level and the lower level formations also, many Naxal cadres, dead body has been recorded after various encounters, and most of them, they have left the organization, they come and surrender before the state, and many of them, they got arrested also for their illegal activity, and their area of influence shrinking, they're like corridors getting blocked. So out of the frustration, they try to target innocent civilians who are the soft targets, because the civilians, they don't carry arms with them, like they are the soft targets which could be easily attacked by the Naxals. And out of this is totally out of frustration, out of desperation, they do this kind of activities. But that is a symptom of their like end, because if Naxal carry out these kind of activities, the native population already, they've made up their mind to not to support the Naxal formations, and now their resolve has even strengthened. They have made it a very strong point. Either directly or indirectly, they're not going to extend any kind of support to the Maoist formation, and this is another very strong reason for the end of Naxalism in the forthcoming season. But it is a primary mandate of the security forces to protect the lives and properties of the native population. We have established a lot of camps in the interior area. We have increased our area domination operations. We have increased our other like security drills. So we will be in a position to protect the native population in the forthcoming times. Like unfortunately, like the last seasons, like every year Naxal used to kill more than 30 to 40 or 50 innocent civilians. But in the forthcoming days, our target would be to for zero casualty on security forces as well as on the innocent civilians, so that there should not be any loss of life in the region because of the Naxal violence.
So if I ask you that, I will not ask you what government has and is doing. I want to ask you what security forces are doing to reach out to the youth, especially youths in those regions, because there are high chances that they get manipulated by the Maoist to join their campaign or to join their movement. What are the initiatives security forces are taking to reach out to the youth in maximum number so that they and cannot join the Maoist groups?
Security forces, both state police as well as the central paramilitary forces, conduct a lot of community outreach programs in the local dialects, in the local language. Your central paramilitary force call it as a civic action program. We call it as a community policing activities. So because of these programs, like we could reach up to the last mile civilians, and we could make a connect between the native population and the security forces, and through that even up to the government and other local administrations also. So like language used to be a barrier earlier. Right now, like we have a lot of locally recruited boys and girls. Whenever we go to the village, we are able to communicate to them in their own language. That has given a lot of positive impact in our communications, and we are able to explain what are the developmental projects or the welfare schemes government want to implement in this region. So these community outreach programs, it has been huge success. Through this community outreach program, we used to conduct a lot of medical camps, also sports camps. We distribute the daily use items which the native population requires for their day-to-day activities. recently we conducted Bastar Olympics. In 2024 we conducted this, and in that more than 1,65,000 local youth, girls and boys, they have participated in this Olympic event, right from village level, then to block level, later district level, and finally it got concluded in the block Sambag headquarters in Jadalpur. Honorable Union Home Minister, Honorable Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Honorable Deputy CM of Chhattisgarh, they all participated in that event, and it was very positive vibration. Like the youth, they came in huge number to participate in this activity. Earlier, because of fear, they don't come forward to express themselves. They don't come forward to participate in such kind of events. But we could see very positive participation in that Bastar Olympics event. Later on in 2025 March, we conducted Bastar Pandum. Pandum means local festival in the tribal language. So we conducted Bastar Pandum. In that, lot of events carried out in like art forms, culture, dance, singing, all these things. Again, like thousands and thousands of local artists, they came forward to participate in this event, because earlier Naxal used to even destroy their own cultural identity of the native population. They don't allow them to practice their faith. They don't allow them to like practice their cultural activity, because the native population is very fond of like dance, other art form. The Naxals, they don't even allow them to carry forward these activities. So once these areas getting cleared from the Naxal influence, now a lot of young boys and girls and even elderly people, they participate in this Bastar Pandum. So these two events has been a huge success, and in the forthcoming days, like many more such events would be conducted, so that people from outside world also could come and see for themselves how Bastar is rich in cultural heritage, how it is rich in their tradition, which is like very ancient, right from the ancient period. Like they have a lot of like a rich cultural heritage, which should be showcased to the outside world, and it should be protected also. So government, as well as the native local security forces and the local administration, they're carrying out a lot of such programs, so that people of Bastar, they could get connected to the outside world. They should get a positive identity that is happening right now.
Sir, let's get back to Rao. While addressing the media, you said that he used to receive training from other militant and insurgent group. Can you name those groups, which were the groups he used to do the training with?
CPM Maoist party, which has been formed in 2004 after merger of People War Group and MCC. So these two outfits emerged, and they formed a outfit called as Communist Party of India, Maoist. And since 2004, like for last 21 years, like they have been responsible for so many violent activities. But before that, like they have like lot of links with other terrorist outfits, insurgency outfits, and they have been inputs about their connection with LTT also. So like throughout the country, like they have like so many like connect. Even after the death of Basavaraju, we got like a lot of visuals from other like outfits, terrorist or insurgency or extremist outfit from other parts of the world also. They were like expressing their solidarity with the CP Maoist outfit. We have to verify the authenticity of those videos, but it is a fact, like there are a lot of connect with the other like outfits, like not only within the country but outside the country also. So the agencies like which are like authorized to look into this thing, they're certainly they're like they will be following this thing. But as far as the my region is concerned, like we carry out a lot of like operational this thing to ensure there's no connect between other like outfits and the local Maoist outfits, because all these outfits, they have only a violent, and they want to like suppress the native population. They want to like suppress their liberty. So this is the only objective of this all this outfit. Then we are going to ensure like no outfit including the CPM Maoist could do any harm to the native population.
Sir, I want to know that these people living in jungles, how they manage to connect to outside world, not in India, even outside India, how they manage to connect. What are the what I say process they follow to get connected to the outside world?
Like yearly, they had a ambition of establishing a red corridor right from Nepal to Andhra Pradesh, and they like like I am not authorized to talk about the other like international connection, because like that is a altogether different subject. But there has been various literature, various articles which has mentioned the connect between the CPM Maoist outfit and other terrorist outfit. There's another outfit called as C Composer, which organizes all these left-wing extremist outfits in various countries
Composer.
C Composer. This is an international a coordinating outfit which has a lot of connect between the moist out extremist groups, not only from India, from other countries we are in other part of the world also. We got a lot of inputs and literatures regarding this thing. And as I mentioned earlier, since it is a altogether different subject which I'm not authorized to talk about, so I could only say what is happening in my territory, my jurisdiction. So we have a very clear cut mandate to because it's a very fundamentally it is a organization which is outfit which is dependent solely and solely on extremist activity, on violent activity, and government has banned this outfit, and it is a clear mandate for the security forces also to bring an end to this violent outfit. So we are carrying forward our operations in that direction.
Sir, especially this year, in the last 3-4 months, we have then seen that the security forces has killed or neutralized a number of Maoist, around 100 or more than that, and many of them surrendered also. So, if I ask you, what is the number of Maoist now, mainly who are having arms, living in the jungle of Bastar, the exact number or around lump sum number?
So if we talk about last two operational seasons, we have recorded more than 410 CPM Moist cadres dead bodies after various encounters. And during this period of time, more than 1400 Moist cadres from various ranks, right from the militia, then up to their area committee, divisional committee. These cadres, they have shunned violence and with an intention to join the mainstream and lead a peaceful life. They have come forward to surrender before the state, and we accepted their surrenders, and they have been rehabilitated. And many Moist cadres, they have been arrested for their illegal activities also. So that way, the cadre strength of the Moist has depleted right from top level up to their base level. So if we talk about the top leadership, which comprises of Central Committee and Politburo members. Earlier, there used to be more than 40-45 Central Committee and Politburo members. But right now, we talk about 2025 June. We have not more than 4 Politburo members and 8 to 10 Central Committee members. So their cadre strength in the top has swinged almost to less than 30% compared to the previous.
3 to 10 or 12.
Yeah. That is a case with other middle level cadres also, and even their base formations also. So now right now they don't have more than few hundreds of a handful armed regular Moist cadres, and remaining are their base cadres which they are called as militia cadres or RPC cadres. Their cadre strength might vary from few thousands, but they are in a huge numbers. They're depleting from the Moist outfit, and they're joining the mainstream. So hopefully another few months we can see more such surrenders from their base formations, and we have to deal with only very few handful of regular armed cadres which we are hopeful of taking care of them in the forthcoming seasons.
Sir, killing of Rao was a big achievement, but I was reading about the Politburo and the top leadership of Naxals. Madmi Hidma, Hidma, he is the de facto military chief in this region, and he is still at large. How do you see Hidma as a threat? कि मतलब अभी राव के बाद अभी वो कितना threat रह गया है?
So on 21st of May 2025, security forces recovered dead body of CPM's General Secretary Basavaraju. This is being seen as a beginning of end of this CPM Moist outfit, because over these years, only because of the violent ideology, they have been surviving. But after end of Basavaraju, entire nation has a hope, and including that of native population of Bastar region. They have hope like to see an into this Naxal outfit. After Basavaraju, there's been lot of question coming in the mind of people like who will take over after Basavaraju. Our answer is very straight and simple. After Basavaraju, there's no one going to become General Secretary of CPM Maoist, because this is a banned and illegal outfit. It is not a constitutional body which needs a General Secretary after another General Secretary. So it doesn't need any other leadership. So its entire leadership is going to come to an end, including that of Ganapati, including that of Devji, Sonu, Central Committee members Ramchandra Reddy, Sujata. There's a lot of talks about Madhvi Hirma, who's a Central Committee member, as well as earlier he was the PLG Battle Number 1 commander, and now is commander like Barsadeva. Or for that matter, any divisional committee member or any other cadre, they don't have any future, but they have only one option. That option is to shun violence, come and surrender before the state, join the mainstream. They can lead a normal, peaceful life, or else they'll be facing the end like what Basaraji has faced, because the native population has also made up their mind. They don't want to see this cruel and ugly face of Maoist outfit anymore. So they have made up their mind, and the government of India, state government of Chhattisgarh, they have a very clear mandate, and we are going to execute that mandate with lot of commitment. So we are going to see the end of this CPM Maoist outfit very sooner.
जब भी कोई ऐसा मेजर ऑपरेशन होता है और बड़े उनके पॉलिट ब्यूरो मेंबर मारे जाते हैं, तो देयर इज़ अ सेक्शन सिटिंग इन दिल्ली एंड अदर प्लेसेस, दे टॉक अबाउट पीस टॉक्स, और थ्रू सिविल ह्यूमन राइट्स ग्रुप्स उनके थ्रू प्रेशर बनाते हैं कि आप उनसे बात क्यों नहीं करते, आप उनको मारते क्यों हैं.
The last couple of operation seasons, CPM Maoist cadres, they have faced lot of setbacks. Now their cadre strength has depleted to a great extent. So now they're in a very bad shape. Just to cover up that, they have issued lot of press note claiming for like a peace talks. Government of India and state government of Chhattisgarh would take appropriate decision in this regard. But many platforms, government has made it very clear, we are going to carry forward this objective of Naxal-free Bastar and Naxal-free Bharat. Like for this objective, like our security forces are committed, and we are conducting lot of extensive operations. The peace talks, many people see it as an attempt by the Naxal outfit to gain a breathing space for their senior Maoist cadres, because there's lot of controversy between what they say and what they do. Like in many press note, we have seen like they're offering the peace talk, but on the other hand, they have issued a latest press release after the death of Basavaraju. In that, they have mentioned Basavaraju's last message was he has only 2 or 3 years of active life left, and he want to give that security cover to other cadres who could carry forward this CPM Maoist activity in the future. It means they have a hidden agenda to carry forward the violent activities, to carry forward this CPM Maoist outfit for many more years. But government of India, the native population, and the security forces, they are not going to allow this hidden agent of Maoist outfit to be a successful. We are having very clear mandate to bring an end to this CPM Maoist outfit very sooner, and we are going to carry forward our operations, our agenda, our like strategy in this direction, and we are going to be successful. And this success is going to be attributed to the martyrdom of our security personnel, the martyrdom of the native population, martyrdom of the public representatives who have sacrificed their life, who have made an ultimate supreme sacrifice for peace and prosperity of Bastar region. And we are going to like take lot of prana from all this martyrdom, and we are going to achieve our target in the forthcoming days.
Sir, one last question. Recently, we have seen that Home Minister has said that Home Minister Amit Shah ji has said that that the India will be Naxal free by March 2026. Do you think that this dream is possible, looking at the present condition of Chhattisgarh and the operation going on in other states? Do you think that it is possible that India will be Naxal free by 2026?
The operational outcomes in the last couple of seasons is very encouraging and is favorable to the security forces, and even the development fund also. We are able to reach even the remotest of the area in Bastar region, and I think that is the scenario in other parts of the LW affected areas in the country also. In the recent categorization, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, like they have earmarked only 18 districts as LW affected districts in the entire country, and other 28 districts has been categorized as a district of legacy and thirst. It means yearly there used to be Naxal activity, but right now it has brought to control to great extent. So only 18 districts, like out of that 18 districts, 5 districts are from Bastar region, like district Sukma, Bijapur, Naranpur, Dantewada and Kankar. Remaining two districts in Bastar region, district Kondaga and Bastar, has been taken out of LW affected districts and have been placed in district of Legacy and Trust. And hopefully in next few months, like all these 18 districts also, including 5 districts in Bastar range, it will be taken out of the LW affected category, because the operational outcomes and the developmental indications, they gives lot of positive signs. It shows like in the this target is achievable and it is practical, and it is a desire of the native population for so many years. They want to see an end of this mindless violence of CPMist outfits, and they want to see a positive identity. They have to gain a lot of positive like atmosphere for this entire region. So that is going to happen in the next few months, which we are going to witness in the forthcoming operation seasons.
So two important things I missed, and I want to ask you that recently MHA also announced that Bastar is now Naxal-free region. So what is the criteria to declare a region Naxal-free? One, and now Abujmar. Abujmar is another place where the Maoist is very deeply rooted. So now Bastar is Naxal-free, but what about Abujmar? And what is the criteria to declare a region Naxal-free?
As a conspiracies, CPM Moist cadres, they have used the security vacuum areas or inter-district border area or interstate border area to their advantage, because earlier we didn't have much security camps in those areas. The connectivity was not up to the mark in those areas. So they used this factor to in their favor, and they started establishing their base area in this region, the guerrilla operating areas also. So as a counter strategy, we have we have improved the connectivity in this region. Abujmar, recently, the National Highway 130D, which would be connecting Naranpur to Gadchiroli, we have completed the deployment in the entire axis. Now the road construction was being carried out. Even border road organizations carrying out couple of roads in the South Bastar region, and we have built up a lot of bridges over Indravati River and other rivers which was earlier disconnected from the mainstream. So right from Abujmad, South Bastar region, National Park area, in all these regions, we have enhanced the connectivity projects, and as well as the operation reach has increased in this region. So there's no area which security forces can't go and address right now. We are able to reach even nook and corner of Bastar region, all those gray areas which as earlier Naxal used for their advantage. Now we are addressing all those areas also. So government of India has certain parameters to declare areas Naxal free area. So they see how many violent incidents taken place in the last calendar year, what is the cadre strength of the CPM Moist in this whole area, what is their movement, what is their mobility. All these indications, they parameters they assess before declaring any areas Naxal free area. And as I mentioned earlier, earlier there used to be more than 100 districts in the LW affected category. That has come down to a great extent. Now we have only 18 districts in the entire country as LW affected areas, and out of that 5 districts are in Bastar region, and 2 districts like Kondagaon and Bastar district has been taken out of the LW category, and it has been placed as district of legacy and trust. So in the forthcoming time, we are hopeful even other 5 LW affected districts would be coming out of the LW affected category, and it will be facing a normal developmental scenario, normal day-to-day activities will be witnessed in those areas also, and all positive things are going to happen very soon.
Sir, another important thing is after the killing of Rao, we have seen, and whenever a big Maoist has been killed by the security forces, there are certain voices sitting in Delhi and other prominent places, and they used to talk about the peace talks, ki why security forces, why government are not reaching out to the Maoist, why they are not doing the peace talks. There are some parties also, or and sympathizer of these Naxals also. They suggest you for peace talks. So, how do you see these pressures while during the operation or post operations? Ki people sitting there safely, they are talking about peace talks with the people who are having gun in their hand.
The CP Moist outfit, they have a lot of verticals. They have armed cadres. They have their frontal organizations.
And even I want to add that civil human rights groups जो होते हैं उनका जो प्रेशर रहता है उसको how do you deal with it?
Yeah, like any other like extremist outfit or terrorist outfit, CPM Maoist jo outfit also has certain verticals like one is the military vertical, like which carry out like lot of attacks on the security forces, innocent civilians. Other is their political vertical, right from their Revolutionary People Council. They have their area committee, divisional committees, and third is they call as a united front. Like they try to link the underground cadres with the overground cadres through their support systems. Like they have their legal support network, they have their supply networks, they have their overground cadres, they have like their urban cells, they have a lot of other like verticals which try to connect the underground armed cadres to the overground cadres. So like there have been many modules which has been identified and action taken against the cells which were active even in the semi-urban area, in the rural areas, in the urban areas. And recently there have been both local police as well as the other like central investigation agencies also. They have cracked down on many such modules. Like these all these like support networks, they only glorify the moist violent activities. Even in their press release we have seen CP Moist press note, they have tried to glorify the uh, like a violent past of Basuraju by giving him as a like a status of a martyr, because they have mentioned like Basuraju has mentioned like he has left with only 2 to 3 years of active life, and he don't want much security cover for him, and he want to give that security cover to the other like cadres who could carry for this movement for a much longer period. So there's a lot of controversy between their peace talk offer and the intention which I have mentioned in that press note. If they don't have any intention to carry forward this violent activity in the future, then they wouldn't have mentioned this in their press note. It means like they have a very hidden agenda to carry forward this violent band outfit in the future also. Their peace talk offer, many people believe that it is only a like a objective to purchase some time, because they are facing a lot of setbacks in the recent time, so they want to purchase some breathing space. So that's why they making a peace talk offer. But it is up to government to make a decision whether what how to like carry forward this like action against the left wing extremism. And government has categorically mentioned in many platforms like our objective is to bring an end to this CP Moist outfit by 2026 March. So we are carrying forward this mandate, and it is a wish of the desire of the native population also. Right now, the Moist outfit, they have a very good option to like shun violence, come and join the mainstream. If there is an offer given by the government's policy, like the government's like surrender and rehabilitation policy, it clearly mentions like if anyone want to like leave the arms, if they want to leave the violent activities and they're coming forward, we welcome them, whether it's a central committee member or it's a divisional committee member or even their base cadres. We welcome them, we rehabilitate them according to the surrender and rehabilitation policy. Apart from that, like if then anyone like think of like taking a violent tool to harm the native population, then we are going to give a very befitting reply. Like that reply would be a very strong operational strategy, which already we are carrying forward. But if someone they want to their mind, they want a change of mind, change of heart, and if they want to come and join the mainstream, then we welcome them, and we rehabilitate them.
So the message is quite clear for Maists from the IG himself that son violence, join the mainstream or you will be killed. Thank you, IG sir. Thank you for talking to Organizer. Thanks a lot.